What's going on, guys? And a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. We are here this Christmas Eve officially reviewing A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan biopic. Now, before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for the subscriptions over the last 5-6 months, how long I've been doing this. I greatly appreciate it. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. Go check out my other reviews. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I will first point out that I am not a super fan of Bob Dylan. I do like Bob Dylan, but I will not say that I am a diehard Bob Dylan fan. But I will point out right away that this movie as a biopic is my favorite biopic that exists. This is my favorite to this day, and we've had some good ones. And I think it has a lot to do with the story that the director provided us. Timothee Chalamet does an excellent job taking on the role as Bob Dylan. And this is definitely a role where you really see that he is a growing name as an actor. But you also see how he had to really dive into Bob Dylan and the person he was. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this was supposed to come out a couple years ago, but with COVID, it delayed it by about 4 years, I believe, 5 years, whatever it may be. But when you're looking at this movie, you are getting a full detailed story of Bob Dylan from the time he arrives on the music scene, his relationship with Pete Seeger, Joan Baez, where the competition comes in. You get challenges to it in his personal life, but also musically. Towards the end, you get to really see how he had to face the critics and face people that were afraid of change. And a lot of that really tied in, and I thought they did an excellent job in this, of tying Bob Dylan and the music and what people were singing about in folk tunes, about what was currently going on in society. You had the civil rights movement, you had Kennedy being assassinated, you had the threats of nuclear war. And so that is a big part of Bob Dylan's rise to what he became. Now, as I said, Timothee Chalamet does an excellent job, and I think he allowed us to kind of take a little bit of a look into who Bob Dylan was. Now, the one critique some people may have is the historical accuracy, and that's understandable, but I do believe that this is based on a book. And where I feel like this movie does an excellent job is giving viewers an opportunity to see so many different aspects of Bob Dylan's music, his personal life, his career, and ultimately what ends up happening. Now, obviously, he's still touring, he's still going through with that. But I think that this movie gives you an opportunity to just sit back and enjoy a good film. To me, I didn't look at this movie for historical accuracy. I looked at it for enjoyment. I looked at it as an opportunity to learn more about somebody that I may not know a lot about. And so that's what made this movie so good. Now, when it comes to overall rating, I have to give this movie a 4.8 out of 5. I think A Complete Unknown tells a great story. I think that it is very easy to follow. So if you're somebody that may drift off in movies, I don't think this is a movie you will find yourself doing so. And it allows you to see so many different aspects of Bob Dylan, his life, and ultimately how he faced the challenges and overcame challenges to be successful. But on this Christmas Eve, it is almost midnight here on the East Coast. So I hope Santa Claus brought the youngsters something good. I hope you all have an opportunity to sit back and enjoy family time. We do have a few more reviews coming this week, especially with us being on Christmas break. But A Complete Unknown, a 4.8 out of 5. I highly recommend it. If you are a Bob Dylan fan, I also believe you will enjoy this movie. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you all later.